Hello students, welcome to the video lecture. In previous lecture, I have shown that if V and W are the vector spaces over the field F, then the set of all vector space homomorphisms from V into W also forms a vector space over the field F, and I have also proved that if vector space V and W are of dimensions m and n respectively over the field F, then the vector space, the set of all vector space homomorphisms from V into W is of dimension m into n over the field F. In this video lecture, I will define dual space and next to that I will prove a theorem. So here, if V is a vector space, then its a dual space is the set of all vector space homomorphisms from a vector space V into the vector space F. Here F is a field, and we know that every field is a vector space over itself. So here we will use the notation V hat for the dual space of the vector space V, and the element in V hat will be called a linear function on V into F. This notation is called V hat, and it is dual space of the vector space V. That means V hat equals to the set of all homomorphisms from the vector space V into the vector space F. The elements of V hat are functions defined on the vector space V, and their codomain is vector space F. That means they are having their values in the vector space or the field F. So we will usually write the elements of V hat as F, G, etc., and denote the values on V as F of V instead of this notation. Next, we have a lemma. The statement is, if V is finite dimensional and V is a non-zero vector in the vector space V, then there is an element F in dual space of the vector space V such that F of V is non-zero. Here we have given that V is an finite dimensional vector space. That means the basis of the vector space V is having finite number of vectors in it. So we begin with the proof. So we are given V is finite dimensional vector space over the field F. That means its basis will have finite number of vectors. So here we consider the basis of vector space V consists of n number of vectors v1, v2, so on. Last vector is vn, and we denote the elements in V hat by Vi hat, and we define it as Vi hat of Vj equals to 0 for I not equals to j, and Vi hat of Vj equals to 1 when I equals to j. And we know that V is a finite dimensional vector space, and its basis vectors are v1, v2, vn. Then any element v in the vector space V can be written as linear combination of v1, v2, vn. So for any vector in the vector space V, we can write the vector in linear combination of v1, v2, vn. So vi hat of alpha 1 v1 plus alpha 2 v2 plus so on alpha n vn. So this equals to alpha I. That means all the entries will vanish except the scalar alpha I. That means here this I equals to I. So vi cap vi will be 1 and alpha I as it is, and all the other entries will vanish. As we know that v cap v hat is nothing but the set of all homomorphisms from the vector space V into the field F, and we know that F is of dimension 1 over the field F. F is of dimension 1 over the field F. Here we have F. So we get that V cap is of dimension n into 1. Here dimension of V is n and dimension of F is 1. So dimension of this vector space will be n into 1. So V hat is n dimensional vector space over the field F. That means the basis of V hat will consist of n number of vectors. So the basis of V hat will consist of n number of vectors v1 hat, v2 hat and vn hat, and we call this basis as the dual basis of v1, v2 so on up to vn. Now if v is a non-zero vector in the vector space V, so by the lemma which we have seen in previous lectures, which states that if V is finite dimensional over the field F and if u1, u2 so on up to um are the vectors in V which are linearly independent, then we can extend these linearly independent vectors to the basis of V. So we can find here vectors u suffix m plus 1, u suffix m plus 2 so on up to u suffix m plus r in V, such that u1, u2 so on u suffix m plus 1, u suffix m plus 2 so on up to u suffix m plus r is a basis of V. So here any linearly independent set of vectors can be extended to a basis of the given vector space. So we can find a basis of the form v1 equals to V, v2 and so on up to vn, and so there is an element in V hat, namely v1 hat, such that v1 hat of v1 equals to v1 hat of V. Here we have taken v1 equals to V, so this v1 equals to V, and as we know that if I equals to j, then vi hat of vj equals to 1. So here this I equals to j, that is why v1 hat of v1 equals to 1 and 1 is non-zero. So that means we have proved that if V is finite dimensional and V is non-zero vector in the vector space V, then there exists an element v1 hat which we take to be linear functional f in the dual space of vector space V, such that f of V is non-zero. So we have proved the lemma. Thank you.